hey, that car is one of them alerts, and finds out it was a black kid. Damn it, I helped him out.
You know about the Amber Alert, right?
Yeah.
You a fan of them?
Amber Alert?
Big fan?
I wish they had it when I was a kid. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Amber Alert, for sure.
What would you change about it if you could change something? Like, where's the Amber?
I don't want them to disrupt me when I'm watching a show that I like.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, on your phone,
later
it
when
just
the
goes
show's done.
beep, and you're like, what the fuck?
But I think that's the point, right?
I guess.
Do you think there's any ways that it can be improved?
Because what did I tell you? The license plate of the car, potentially.
Okay, is Amber Alert like nationwide, or is it just like
Local.
local?
There's both.
The most recent test was a nationwide alert, I think.
Really?
That's the one that we all got, and everybody got in. The Amish people got in trouble for having phones. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
And a couple prisoners.
So there's
What would I change? Nothing, dude. Why?
How often do you guys look at the Amber Alert and then start looking for that fucking car?
I do it in the vicinity, and I go. Oh, I guess
One time
not
I
on
thought
here.
I saw a fucking.
Well, now that I
Shut up, really?
Now that I have a kid, but before I'm like, fuck.
why? What made you think you saw
Because
it?
it was a white Toyota Corolla, and it was like elderly. Someone got. It was like an old lady that got kidnapped or
This
something.
was fucking following up with shit.
And then I looked outside the window. I swear to God, and I saw it. Like out of my.
What'd
my
you do?
mother-in-law's.
Did you call the
But
cop?
I was trying to look at the license plate, and I was like,
And did the driver go?
for a second.
So you look, yeah, I would be freaked out. This guy's fucking following.
If you guys actually saw the car, would you do a citizen's arrest?
If it
No,
was,
I would just call it in. Hey,
I'm not trying to be that guy. No way.
I'm not a rogue. Okay?
Yeah, dude, I fucking always think about being a hero in situations like that. Like after that, I would be thinking about like, imagine if I catch him and I grab him and I fucking pin him down. I call it cops and I'm like a hero.
I can't wait.
One day.
Because that's like, you could low-key be a bully and then it's not, you're doing it for justice.
Oh, justice.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't really care. I just want to fuck somebody up.
Let's give a reason to fuck someone up. Yeah.
Well,
that's
they-
how gun owners feel. I wish somebody broke into this house.
This motherfucker.
Give me a reason to kill a motherfucker.
There's one change that they did make to the Amber Alert. I wouldn't say actually it's a change to the Amber Alert. They're still going to keep it exactly the way it is, but they've now added what's called the Ebony Alert.
What's that?
Ebony
I don't
alert?
like the sound of
Ebony and Ivory. I'm sorry.
So it just plays that song instead of the beat.
that. It's an ebony.
Ebony.
Yes, it's still going to be the same sound, like the you know?
Yeah, they recently passed this new law that creates the Ebony Alert. It's basically the same system, but it will inform you if it's a black child that's missing.
Well, that's racist. What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the
yeah.
difference?
It's a child.
Wait, why do they need to do that?
But what are they gonna call it? An
For
Asian?
people to be
guys.
for people to be like this. It's a black guy.
Oh, well.
So if a Chinese
Is that what that's gonna happen? Some fucking white people are gonna be like, no, it's all false alarm.
Is it because they want you to look for a black girl? Or like a black kid?
Here's the thing. Like, it's hard to tell if
fucking
this is
weird.
directly correlated to what would be the solution for the problem. But the existing problem is that they, like, the black community feels that there's less attention when it's a black child missing. That there's less that's done about it.
Is that true?
But I thought Amber Alerts go for any missing child.
It does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now
then-
it's like
do they
emphasizing
think that
black kids.
When an Amber Alert goes off, they're thinking of white kids? So then you're just looking for white kids all day and you're like, there's nobody missing.
Can I say this? Why do I think that it's always white kids? Like right now, I just realized, like, holy shit, I never once
Yeah.
thought it was a black or Mexican kid.
too,
I always
yeah.
thought it was always a white kid.
Do
I
they even
always
tell you
hate
the race? Because usually it's just the car, right? Isn't that what it is? Like it's the car, the color, and then like the license plate. Is that what people are on the lookout for anyway?
Yeah, mainly the car.
Mainly the car, yeah.
Because that's what the. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
At least that's from what I.
It never gives a description of the victim.
Never, yeah.
Or like a picture or nothing. Like it's not
And
like a milk
changing the alert color doesn't extra motivate me or less motivate me to look around. Because I'm still looking just for the car. If it's
Right,
like a
that's-
Nissan
that's
Sentra
where-
red, I'm like, okay. It's
Yeah, because if it's an Ebony Alert, our people are going to go, oh, it's a black kid. We better fucking actually go.
That's what I'm saying.
Or they.
That's what I'm saying. What are they expecting we're gonna do?
I think it's what it says here is that advocacy groups and policymakers criticize the Amber Alert system for overlooking missing children who are black.
So is there some type of thing where
I think they just
if there
don't
was a
get-
missing black kid, they don't even do an Amber Alert?
I think you will see Amber Alerts for kids of different races, but what they're saying is that there's a larger percentage of children that are missing that are black, but it doesn't reflect in the alerts that go out. If that makes sense.
So isn't that a problem? Yeah, isn't that a
Is it
problem?
Amber Alert problem?
Yeah, isn't that a problem? Not with the color of the alert, but with the reporting system.
It might be. It could be. Yeah.
Is this a separate group that wants to specialize in it, or is it just like they're like have a separate thing?
I think a separate advocacy group pitched or like proposed this, and California said, "Okay, we'll do it."
Of course, California.
Because
California.
I get it if like
I get California.
let's
Can I do
say
Vegas?
let's say like we
If
need
it dies,
something.
it dies.
Let's say the black community was like, I need something. We need something of our own as an alert. So they have a group, an organization that's strictly going black kids missing. All right,
Oh.
you know, and then they're like their own community.
I don't think that's what it is.
Oh,
I think it. I think it
That was
falls-
a great rant, though. That was a beautiful.
That would make sense, right?
yeah, that's what makes sense.
It would, but
Yeah, it's like being a volunteer local fire department or some shit, because you're like, there's no fire department in this community, and then so they specialize in that.
Neighborhood watch.
Yeah, basically.
I think it's also, I could be wrong, but I feel like I read somewhere that Ebony Alert applies to children of color generally, so it might not
So
just
Mexican
be
kids
black
are just like-
kids.
Oh.
Yeah, it might be like
Still an interesting name.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's targeting like the racial disparity.
I might think it's any kid who's lost.
Yeah, let's just send an alert.
It's like an alert.
Let's just
Yeah.
use the Amber Alert.
Doesn't fucking matter the color. It's more like
Yeah, because the problem isn't the color of the alert. The problem is, are they reporting more or alarming enough? Like if there are 10,000 kids missing, are there 10,000 alerts? Right now it seems like there's 10,000 kids missing, maybe only 500 alerts go out. So let's get the alert numbers up rather than change the color.
yeah. I don't know how I feel about things being separated by color. It's making me feel more separated.
Yeah.
It really does. Like I get like they need more.
But what I
people
don't-
are asking for more help, but it's like I feel it's making people separate more.
But what I don't get is like in California, right? Because this is in California.
Yes, sir.
We have whole neighborhoods of just black, just Mexican, just Asian, where the police, the politicians, everybody is that. So it's like, it's not like the 1950s where all the cops are white and they're not giving any love to your community. Like, the people of your community are running the show. So if there's like black kids missing or whatever, like, I don't think it's happening in white neighborhoods. Usually people are living in their own neighborhoods.
Think about it that way.
Where the cops and everybody are, you know, people of your ethnicity, usually now.
But what if you're missing from, let's say you're a black child missing from your black neighborhood and they've now taken you out of that neighborhood?
I don't even know how the Amber Alert works.
But I don't know how changing the color of the alert makes that.
More of a priority.
Yeah. I feel like if it's just the Amber Alert, everyone's usually on the lookout just real quick. You know, when you see the sign on the freeway, you go, oh shit, it's a fucking Sienna or whatever. You look.
I don't know any human being that would be like, oh, it's black, who cares?
Or Asian or
Yeah,
Mexican
and like-
or whatever, yeah.
That's fucking
And
crazy.
yet, ironically, I believe those people might exist.
That's what
You're
I'm
right,
saying.
you're right.
Like,
They
you
might-
just
yeah, you're
now,
right,
now
you're
you
right.
just gave those people an option to be like, I don't give a damn as long as they're a black kid. Like you just gave him a voice to be like, yeah.
That's
when
true.
it's an Amber Alert, he would have been like, hey, that car is one of them alerts, and then finds out it was a black kid. Damn it, I helped him out.
Because at the end of the day, it's just trying to identify the vehicle.
Yeah, at this point, if you said it was an Ebony Alert, I'd be looking for a black car. Because that's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's true that it does make, you're right, it does make more sense to not say what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Because then there's no prejudice, right?
How about, what are we gonna do? We need our own too. If they
Asian
have
one?
Yeah, we need to have one like the Chingaling or something.
Jiggling! The ring-a-ling, dude.
apparently we fall into the category of Ebony Alert, though, right? If that's meant to just be like a person of color.
But we're not Ebony.
What is it though? What would it be?
That's what makes it strange is that it's almost like here's what I think it is. I don't think it's so much as a solution to the problem as it is trying to create awareness of the disparity. They just want people to know that like 39% of kids that were missing were black, but the number of Amber Alerts that went out were more swayed towards like other races. I think they just want like the attention of like, check this shit out. Now we got your attention because they passed it.
Oh yeah.
Maybe from here they can make a different solution to it. But for sure, like we already know, common sense will tell you it's not gonna make more kids get rescued. You specify who's missing.
Yeah, I don't think.
Are you guys a part of a ring community?
Yeah.
Just the other day, you know how they're like they post shit, right?
Yeah.
There was a boy just chilling. There's like, whose kid is this? And everybody, you know how you could comment, right? And everybody was like, call the cops. And then the next person, whose boy is this?
Oh man, now you know who lives in that house. Hey
That's
boy.
scary, dude.
I also think they're if that is the true cause, they're marketing to the wrong people. They need to market to themselves. Because you know, like when Asians,
Whoa.
we're getting beat up. Remember when we're all getting beat up?
Yeah.
Yes.
We still are.
So we're still getting beat up, right? When we're getting beat up, there's no point in going like, yo, everybody, stop beating us up. Because we're still getting beat up. What actually worked, it was like stuff like Ron. Like you go to our community, hey, don't walk around by yourselves.
Right, yeah.
This is what we're gonna do so we don't get beat up, because the people that want to beat us up are gonna keep beating us up. So for those kids, they need to have their own support system in that community. Hey, people are coming to fucking take our kids, and we need to fucking stand up for ourselves or do something about it, versus, hey, everyone's coming to take our kids, but they're not the perpetrators, you know? So you gotta like empower the people that are getting fucked up or getting the short end of the stick.
Protect the people. Man.
Yeah.
By the way, I loved your PSA post that you did for that when the Asian people were getting fucked up. Yeah. Bart goes, "Yo, I'm gonna fuck you up." And I remember going like, "Damn, Bart." That's and that made me be like, you know what? I'm gonna not want to fuck up an Asian guy no more. That was it. That was the one. Yeah. But everybody did that. I was like, damn, he's that angry. He's gonna fuck someone up.
I don't even remember making a video.
You guys said
Yeah, so I'm gonna beat your fucking ass or something like that. And I was like, wow.
I would never say something like that.
Oh,
So they do provide a lot of stats
Yeah,
that back up
like that.
that there is a problem that maybe most people don't think about. I guess like the
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I guess
Yeah.
like there's a lot of more human trafficking risks for some black kids from certain communities, and it's kind of getting swept. I mean, it all sort of gets swept under the rug, right?
Yeah.
I know, like,
But like this, we didn't know about.
I heard the stat where like immigrant kids too, if they don't speak English and whatever, they're more
likely to get stolen.
kidnapped and stuff. Yeah.
They should make a Netflix documentary called Ebony Alert. And that's what's gonna work.
That'll for sure hit.
Because it says that 40% of sex trafficking victims identify as black women.
40%?
Oh,
Damn.
So what's the other 60?
and did you hear about how many kids are missing from the border? You know?
Oh
Come
yeah.
across, it's like, okay, we have like 10,000 kids that come through or whatever, and then it's like, oh wait, but only 6,000 get documented. Where are the other 4,000?
Yep.
It's true. I mean, when you look at what was that girl that I noticed this when remember that girl, Gabriella, or whatever, that girl that got lost in that van with her boyfriend.
Oh yeah. Petito.
Tito.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. People
YouTuber.
scrutinize that like crazy.
So, because it's true. Because honestly, when I see these things in the news and Amber Smart or whatever, right, or whatever, all these girls that like,
White blonde girls.
yeah, it's true. They do. It's a national conversation. But in my neighborhood when I was growing up, there was 2 bitches that got lost that were Latinas, and there were no national.
Yeah.
So it's true. They don't get.
Was it on Channel 34?
Was it on what?
Was it on Channel 34?
I mean, Telemundo picked it up.
Yeah, Telemundo. Yeah,
for sure.
America loves those stories, especially if it's a white blonde girl, because I think it makes sense to like what America kind of.
That's mostly
But Latina
America.
mom.
So it's like they could relate. It
But
tracks.
she also has a big following too. 'Cause she's a
Yeah,
YouTuber.
for sure.
Yeah, and they're influencers.
Yeah.
But I think that's been happening because it's like just human nature to feel more relatable and closer to people that look like you.
Yeah.
So that's why they get all the attention.
But then also, that's not a good example of white people that got saved. Like they still both died. You know what I mean? Like they didn't try harder to help them. They got fucked, both of them.
Yeah. It actually made the investigation worse.
Exactly. Yeah, it
made it
actually made it
harder
worse.
to-
Yeah.
to do everything.
But then here, like I didn't know this statistic. It says that like out of all juvenile prostitution arrests, 57% are black.
Whoa.
Wait,
That's
juvenile arrest?
That's more than half. Yeah.
Juvenile. How you gonna arrest a juvenile for being a hooker when they're probably not doing it for fun?
That's exactly. Yeah, but
That's the fucked up.
They're a victim, dude.
yeah, for sure.
They're like, lock them up.
It really seems like this is just like a big beacon. So hopefully, like something
Still.
gets done that has more action. And hopefully, it doesn't stop at this, because obviously, if this is where it all ends, it's kind of not going to change, I don't think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, best of luck with whatever is next for this.
More awareness.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll keep a lookout.
I turned mine off actually.